Hey everyone! As you probably know, Oscars are coming up pretty soon. So I was thinking, this is a great opportunity for me to talk with you a little bit about who I think is going to win in some of the biggest categories. If you've seen even half of the movies nominated for Best Picture, you would know that there are some top-notch movies in the running this year. There's Moonlight, Lion, Arrival, Hidden Figures, La La Land, Manchester by the Sea, Hell or High Water, Fences, and Hacksaw Ridge. 9 movies in total for Best Picture, as well as a lot of other great performances and excellence in cinema. I'm just going to stick to the major categories in this video and go over who I think should win in those categories and who I think is probably going to win. First up, Best Supporting Actress. This year, we have Naomi Harris for Moonlight, Michelle Williams for Manchester by the Sea, Viola Davis for Fences, Octavia Spencer for Hidden Figures, and Nicole Kidman for Lion. Who I think should win? Naomi Harris for Moonlight. It was very impressive watching her develop her character through that movie, and there were parts where her role was so chilling. Very well done, well executed, and I think it really brought this level of believability to a film that was absolutely fantastically put together. She was definitely a highlight. Now, who I think is going to win is probably Viola Davis. I wasn't the biggest fan of the movie Fences, but that doesn't take away from how great Viola Davis was in that movie. And now on to Best Supporting Actor. The nominees here were Michael Shannon for Nocturnal Animals, Mahershala Ali for Moonlight, Jeff Bridges for Hell or High Water, Dev Patel for Lion, and Lucas Hedges for Manchester by the Sea. I would personally love to see Michael Shannon win Best Supporting Actor. Who I think might win Best Supporting Actor is probably... I trip over his name every time. I have to take a pause before I say it. Mahershala Ali. Again, Moonlight was a fantastic film with a great cast. All of the components came together very well in that movie, and I do think that Mahershala Ali added in a very positive way to the development of that story. In addition, Mahershala Ali was also a prominent character in the Oscar-nominated film Hidden Figures. And if he does win, I think he definitely deserves it for both his role in Moonlight and in Hidden Figures. I'm going to jump to Best Animated Picture now. This is a category I am very, very passionate about. The nominees here are Moana, Zootopia, My Life as a Zucchini, The Red Turtle, and Kubo and the Two Strings. Now, I say that I'm very passionate about this category because it's going to be a very close race, and I am pulling for one movie in particular. Unfortunately, I don't know much about My Life as a Zucchini or The Red Turtle, but I have heard great things about them, and they are on my list of movies to watch. Chances are this award will go to Moana, but personally, I am pulling for Kubo and the Two Strings to win. The story is so well told. I remember being incredibly impressed the first time that I walked out of the theater after seeing Kubo and thinking that was absolutely the best animated movie I saw in 2016. Now on to Best Actress. The nominees for Best Actress are Emma Stone for La La Land, Natalie Portman for Jackie, Meryl Streep for Florence Foster Jenkins, Isabelle Huppert for Elle, and Ruth Negga for Loving. This is the category that I'm probably least knowledgeable on. Only one actress in this category has her movie nominated for Best Picture. That actress is Emma Stone, who not only is the one that I think should win, but is the one that I think who is going to win. Now, I've heard great things about the other movies, and they are definitely on my list of movies to see, but what I saw from Emma Stone in La La Land was breathtaking. And among all of the many highlights that the movie La La Land had, I believe that Emma Stone was the highlight of the highlights. The nominees for Best Actor are Andrew Garfield for Hacksaw Ridge, Ryan Gosling for La La Land, Denzel Washington for Fences, Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea, and Viggo Mortensen for Captain Fantastic. Who I would like to see win here is Ryan Gosling, primarily because of that chemistry that he built with Emma Stone throughout that movie that made it so entertaining to watch. However, who I think is going to win is probably Denzel Washington. Again, I really didn't care for the movie Fences, but there's a lot of buzz around Denzel Washington's character and his portrayal of that character in this movie. All right, guys, here we are. Best Picture. I just want to say the movie that I want to win Best Picture probably isn't going to happen, but the movie I want to win is Arrival. That was absolutely the best movie of the year in my book. It just blew my mind. From a sci-fi perspective, from a storytelling perspective, I love Arrival. I could watch that movie over and over. I could talk about it forever. Easily, for me, the best movie of 2016 was Arrival. Whew. All right, that's out of the way. I believe this year, the Best Picture award is a toss-up between two particular movies. One is Moonlight. Moonlight is one of the frontrunners for Best Picture this year because of its cultural relevance and its fantastic execution in storytelling. It was definitely probably one of the more meaningful movies of 2016. But of course, the other movie that is a frontrunner and that I think honestly is going to win is probably La La Land. Both movies were fantastic films. In fact, all of the movies nominated for Best Picture and most of the movies nominated for all of the other categories, with the exception of one, all deserve to be at the Oscars this year. And I'm looking forward to seeing how they all play out. For quick reviews on the latest movies, make sure you check us out at moviesforreal.net and keep up with us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Movies for Real. And don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube page for more videos on the latest in movies.